Financial Peace University is a 9-week course that'll walk through 9 lessons, not just the baby steps, but insurance, your will, being generous, how to spend wisely. The goal with having control over your finances is so that you can have autonomy and peace with your decision making, with your life choices, with everything that money touches. Money touches your career, touches your family, it touches your relationship, your health, mental health. My name is Teddy. I'm a financial coach and social worker, helping you take control over your money, to take control over your mental health, improve your relationships, improve your career, all that stuff. In today's video, we're talking about, are Dave Ramsey's baby steps relevant in 2024? Now, if you haven't heard of Dave Ramsey, he's one of the most famous names in personal finance. Maybe you've heard of his book, The Total Money Makeover, or you've heard of his class, Financial Peace University. He's built a company called Ramsey Solutions, whose mission is to help you with your finances, with your career, with your mental health, all that stuff. Now, what are the baby steps? Dave Ramsey has hallmarked the 7 baby steps. Baby step number 1 is to save $1,000 for a small emergency fund. Baby step 2 is to pay off all consumer debt except your mortgage. Baby step number 3 is to save a fully funded emergency fund, which is 3 to 6 months of expenses. Baby step 4 is to save 15% for retirement. Baby step 5 is to save for your kids' college. Baby step 6 is to make extra payments towards your house to pay off your house sooner. And then baby step 7 is to be outrageously generous. Some people think this could be an oversimplification about how to handle your finances, but having this framework on how to handle your finances gives you a concrete plan to stick to. You're not just wandering in the middle of nowhere trying to figure out what's the best thing and what's the most trendy thing to do with my money. Having an outline plan, you walk step by step, not only are you able to knock out a lot of your smaller goals, but once you're able to knock out the small debts, once you're able to start focusing on budgeting correctly, having healthy communication with your spouse, then you can really focus on those bigger goals that you have. One of the biggest objections to the baby steps is that $1,000 emergency fund. Well, Teddy, $1,000 is not going to cover hardly any emergencies. How is that enough to get by? When's the last time you had an emergency? And how much did it cost? Maybe your tire blew out on the highway. It didn't cost $1,000. If your AC in your car breaks, most likely it may cost right around $1,000 depending on the car you have. Or if you get in an accident and you have a medical emergency, is your copay $1,000? But there are so many Americans that don't even have $1,000 in their account. That means being able to just save to $1,000 is already a big step ahead. Baby step 2 is to start paying off your debt, smallest to largest, which is called the debt snowball method. And this way, you're tackling out the smaller debts, those ankle biters, so that you're really able to focus on some of the bigger giants to take care of. Maybe your car, maybe medical bills, maybe 401k loan. In this video, we're just talking about, are these steps relevant to today? Especially in a relatively low interest rate environment, you may think, oh, I can keep my 2 or 3% car loan because I'm making 5% in my high yield savings account. That may be mathematically true. But if math was the only issue, then why are we in so much credit card debt as a country? Maybe you got $10,000 in credit card debt. You had a legitimate reason to use that credit card. But the fact is, you still have that debt, you're still paying on the interest, and interest is wasted money. Step 3 is kind of a rule of thumb across the personal finance space. It's not special to Dave Ramsey, so seems pretty relevant to me. Baby steps 4, 5, 6, and 7, just general goals that you want to have for your finances to be able to live confidently, live with autonomy in your life, be able to retire, be able to send your kids to college. Hey, if you have like 10 seconds, it would really mean a lot if you can like and subscribe to the channel if you found some value. If you have any suggestions for future videos or questions you want answered, drop them in the comments below. But with that, thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Personal finance has so much more to do with your behaviors and your beliefs, more than it has to do with the numbers. One of the biggest issues that I've seen with people and their financial stress is because they see 10 different payments come out every month for their debt. It's because they see that bank account go down to $200 before the next paycheck. Stretching that $200 for food, you can't even think about anything else. A lot of times people aren't ready for an emergency, so they have to go into more debt. And then once you're stacking that credit card debt, 20% interest rate, that'll eat you up. $100 per month in interest, $200, $500 in interest. The goal with having control over your finances is so that you can have autonomy and peace with your decision making, with your life choices, with everything that money touches. And guess what? Money touches a lot of things. It touches your career, it touches your family, it touches your relationship, your health, mental health, I can absolutely guarantee that if you had zero debt and you were in a good financial position, you'd probably make better spending decisions. You would probably make better career decisions. So there's such a big focus on Dave Ramsey's baby steps to get out of debt, to get out of this debt that's weighing you down. But at the same time, it's not only important for you to tackle what's chasing you and all this stuff that causes the financial stress, but to start building for the future so that you can have a solid foundation to pass on generational wealth to your kids. Not even just the money that you're passing on, but the values, the strategies, mindset. I'm a financial coach, but specifically I'm a Ramsey preferred coach. So yes, I'm supposed to promote these baby steps. I don't have to be a Ramsey preferred coach to be a financial coach. The only reason why I stand firmly on these values, on these steps, is because they work. I believe in them. I've seen it work for so many people. In fact, in just the last 2 FPU classes, because of these baby steps, because of all the strategies that Ramsey Solutions teaches on, we've made a net change of $40,000. A net positive change over 2 or 3 months across maybe like 30 people. That's a lot of change to happen in a short amount of time because these steps work if you follow through. There's a reason why the 12 steps of AA work. There's a reason why having a roadmap and knowing where to go will take you to your destination a lot faster than if you're trying to figure it out along the way. Learn from the experiences of millions of other people. All their experiences wound up into one simple roadmap for you to follow. Yes, it's not mathematically perfect, but guess what? We're not mathematically perfect either. We're not robots, we're not machines, and we have to deal with not only money stress, but relationship stress, maybe addictions. We're dealing with work-life balance. We're dealing with toxic money culture, toxic work environment. There's a lot going on. And so it's important to know that this plan will work for when you're going through hard times and when you're going through good times. If you want to experience the peace that you'll get by walking through these baby steps and making progress with your goals, go ahead and reach out to me. Maybe I have an FPU class started. Financial Peace University is a 9-week course that'll walk through 9 lessons, not just the baby steps, but insurance, your will, being generous, how to spend wisely. Go to the Ramsey Solution website. I'm going to tag it down below and sign up for a class. And if you want to know exactly which class I'm coordinating, just reach out to me. My social media is down below. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. But with that, I'll see you in the next one.